In this short video, we're going to take you through a quick overview of the Lemongrass Cloud Platform, our business orchestration tool that works across SAP and Amazon technology. So let's start by giving you a quick overview of what the Lemongrass Cloud Platform is. As mentioned, it's an orchestration tool, and quite simply, it connects the world of SAP and all of the programs that sit within the SAP portfolio with Amazon and all of the technology platforms you're familiar with that reside within Amazon Web Services. It presents the integration of these two technologies together in a simple to understand, non-technical business user interface. So whether you're discovering systems, patching systems, building systems, operating tasks on systems, or looking at work management, governance, or finance management, all of that can be done without touching a single line of a technical interface. If you're familiar with automation, you'll know this is really the secret sauce of what drives the biggest advantages in cost and operation and speed and agility in the SAP world, because what were quite manually intensive tasks that took days and weeks and hours and sign-off process before can quite simply be executed through a series of simple guided procedures. LCP can be broken down into three main orchestration modules: Discover and Migrate, which are the tool sets used for discovering landscapes, migrating and transforming them into Amazon. Build and Operate, consider this the automatic hands, whether you're building systems, patching systems, self-healing systems, or performing change. And finally, Govern and Secure, which focuses on finance management, operational methodology, security, and overall asset management. So now that you've had a quick overview, let's go and take a look at one small area of the functionality available. So here we are inside Build and Operate, one of the orchestration tools we spoke about earlier. And what we're going to do here is build a new HANA system. In fact, we can build a new HANA cluster. And of course, a cluster is two or more HANA databases working together synchronously to provide a high availability solution. So let's go ahead and look at building a new cluster. So you can immediately see the system has sorted all of the EC2 instances that I can select for running and deploying HANA workloads. Lots of different sizes, lots of different metrics here around compute and RAM. I can even see the price as it is right now on demand in this particular region. So I can quickly go through and look at the selection that I'm looking for. So for example, if I'm looking for a terabyte box, by selecting 1000 gigabytes here, I can quickly see all of the ways that I can achieve that, whether it's scale up or scale out. So if I select one here, you can see all the scale up boxes available to me for a scale up environment. So lots of different choices and ways to select systems there. I can then simply choose whether I want this to be more of a DevOps systems using spot instances. So that's great for testing and sandboxes and trial systems. Development and test using on demand, and again we're using slightly lower grade solutions here from a storage strategy perspective. And more importantly then, for production systems, we have performance strength storage strategies and SAP supported configurations for production use. And that's very important because if you raise any support notes from SAP, you need to make sure that the configuration and the reference architecture is fully SAP validated. So let's go ahead and select a production grade, and then I can choose 1, 2, or 3 availability zones. And simply put, the more of them are in the cluster, the better the SLA is that we can achieve. So we'll select 2, and we'll select a pair of R5 2x larges here. We can see the system has automatically selected the region, confirmed the size, told me there's 2 of them because we're building a cluster, selected the right type of disk for the use case in demand here, confirmed the price right now on demand per hour. Expanding the box here, I can see all of the cost options available to me. So running demo systems and sandbox systems is absolutely fine for on demand, but if I know this system is going to be on most of the time, let's say production system, I'll probably want to look at an upfront 3-year reservation or savings plan. And you can see there we're talking about 70+% savings versus running on demand. So a really important part of running Amazon solutions with SAP is buying the system based on how you intend to use it. So coming down to the bottom, it's then as simple as selecting the host name. So we'll call this HANA demo, selecting the version of HANA that we want to install. So let's go for HANA 2 patch 45. And again, this is based on your installation media linked to your SAP marketplace. So that's fully accountable. The SID that you'd like to use based on your SID strategy. The SAP instance number, if you have a strategy on that. The backup schedule, and in the end, there's another part of this tool where you can describe the backup schedule that you would like. I'll leave this as a weekly default. The environment that you would like to put that into. So this would be the virtual private zone that you want to put inside your landing zone, a VPC, and the actual availability zone that you'd like that in as well if you don't have that already defined. So we're in Virginia here, so we have 6 available. We'll put this in B. The DNS prefix, so I can use my friendly customername.com, and then the system password. All of these things on the screen are configurable to your security policy, or even if you don't want the users to see that, they are pre-describable, so they're not available as an option based on your security role. So it's as simple as that. Click on deploy, the solution confirms the price to deploy the system, press OK, and that's it. We're now building a HANA cluster. So that provides you with a little overview of some of the power of automation and some of the cost and agility savings that you can access when you use orchestration software running on top of SAP and Amazon technology.